Charging in for the memorable opening over of the game, Srinath had Slater caught in close before Yorking blew at very first ball. The commotion was amazing.
And got him! Across the line, the Yorker.
4 key wickets went down for just 29 in the first 10 overs. A disastrous start from which the Australians never recovered. Mark Waugh avoided the Srinath hat-trick with a deft flick off his pads for 4, a signature shot for the junior, before becoming Srinath's third victim, to the delight of more than 60,000 who had packed the massive ground despite school exams, which somehow had been scheduled for the same day. Local hero Sarev Ganguly also seemed inspired, making Taylor look silly before finally he induced an edge through to the jubilant Mongia. Steve Waugh and Ponting provided some resistance with a century stand in 2.5 hours. But after Ponting was bowled, trying to pull Kumble's straight skidder, and Waugh ripped a groin in mid-innings and had to call for a runner, the Australians were bowled out for 233 right on stumps, their own poor form rather than anything in the wicket to blame. Things didn't get any better either, with the Indians sailing into the Australian bowling. Openers VVS Laxman and Sidhu starting with 191 before Dravid and Tendulkar continued the thrashing, adding 140 for the third wicket. Michael Kasparovich tried hard against the odds, but Warne was again collared, going for almost 4 and over. There was a brief hope for the Aussies when Laxman and Sidhu both fell in their 90s just before tea, but Tendulkar's even-time 79 was sheer magic. 6 fours flowing in 2 overs against Kasparovich in true stand and deliver fashion.
This time he's played it off the pads. It's going to be 4. Robertson.
The humiliation became total on day 3, with Azruddin continuing his run of tall scores at the ground, going on to 163 not out, and India 633 for 5 before the declaration, which again came in the final session and immediately brought the wicket of Slater out cheaply for the 4th time in a row. For Mark Taylor, normally the most affable of souls, it had been the ultimate downer. His patched-up side was staggering, and within hours on day 4 had fallen over completely, the massacre being completed shortly after tea with the Aussies all out 181. India's innings and 219-run victory gave them the series 2-0 and exposed the Aussies as a weary, patched-up team which frankly didn't even want to be there.